I was invited by a family that lives here to talk about the concerns that they have. So looking at the condition of the property and some of the things that have been reported by residents about mold, about water, about defecation in the hallways, in a lot of the apartment buildings in these communities, it's totally unacceptable. The issues of safety being brought up, that people are not answering their phones. Yes, certifications are important. It's a lot about the tax credits, but that is company internal business. This is security issues of tenants. So we want to be sure that we're mindful. I know a lot of people that live in this property don't speak English that well. They're immigrant minority communities, and they are feeling like they're not being heard. Legitimate safety and health concerns are not being addressed in a timely manner. And I know Aon does a lot of great work around the city, and one of my organizations work with you guys around homelessness. You guys do a lot of great things, but for some reason this specific property is failing to hear the concerns of the residents in a timely manner. And I know there's issues to work around the staffing with a lot of things that happened during COVID, but I think we just need to double down on the issues of security, of sanitation, of keeping the building in working order. And I know you guys are doing your level best, but we just need to push a little harder and listen intently with the residents, answering their phone calls when they call, responding to their security issues, saying, hey, we have footage, but we're going to wait for police department. No, it's an internal decision. You can look at the footage yourselves and try to figure out what's going on. Is it a resident, right? Try to hear folks out, but I know you guys are doing your level best, and I really appreciate you taking the time to come out and listen to the community, but we just need to work a little harder. Thank you.
Our issues are more than security. So if it's more than security, I'm willing to speak, and everybody's going to have a chance to speak. So I have issues with maintenance. I moved here 2017. I've been treated so bad by all management that has ever been here, except Christine. The only problem that I have with Christine is just sympathy. I sympathize with her, and it's a system. It's not Christine. Every time we come to that office with issues and we rise up, they change management.
So all we need, we have elderly people here, we have children here. Even if we, the men, can say, okay, we can take care of ourselves. What happened to all these our sisters? What happened to all these our sisters? They have this encampment there. I don't know why. They move them all the way from over there, bring them over here. But they say, even before the encampment, there have been this incident. Oh yeah, for the longest time. We begging you, Mr. Allen. I'm not supposed to beg you because we pay. You understand?
You're just saying.
Okay, just because you honor this invitation today, because we wanted to talk to you on that day on the visual Zoom line, but we're not able to put our messages across. Sir, please give ear to our supplication. What we need cleanliness. That carpet in that building need to be changed. That carpet is dead. I don't know, maybe if you can steam it, it will come back to life, but
here's what we will do.
And majority of the apartment too, their carpet need to be changed.
gabdhahay waxay ka shaqeeyaan isbitaal laba isbitaal childrenka iyo waxay ka shaqeeyaan waa nurses waxay ka shaqeeyaan childrenka iyo waxay ka shaqeeyaan abad hadda coffinku markuu jiray shaqo badan ay jirtay waa ogtihiin dadku way jiranaayeen gabdhahay heer waxay gaareen inta loo yeero isbitaalka looga yeero soo gala ay ka baqaan garaashkan inay galaan oo baabuurkooda ay qaataan sidoo kale 4 sano muddo ah waxaan ugu daroorayay roofka guriga.
For 4 years, she's been complaining about the roofing in her home. The leakage in her home.
waxaan ugu daroorayay guriga roofkiisa midda kale waxaan kaloo nagu dhacay haddaad xafiiska tagto aad email dirto aad wax kasta samayso jawaab sax ah wax ku siinaya ama wax respect ah aan haysanaa ma jirto. haye
When she does go to the office, she does send emails, she does make phone calls. When she does go to the office, she does not receive any respect or any answers.
And do you live on the top floor?
My townhouse kind of again. Townhouse. Yeah.
leaky
هذا ما صعد لكن وحا مدو روف لنا مدو وصار عي هذا
very dark, and it seems as though it's gonna fall down. There's a lot of mold.
mool baa galay mool maybe mool aa galay nadaafad darradu ayada wax hadal ma aha waa u jeedaan cagaarka indhaha ka arkaysan aad bay dheerta u tahay xaafadu sharanjarada
The stairs.
shalay waxayna tuseen gabdhaha kor degan oo apartmentiga degan hool weygooda oo ay uu ku xaaray xaarkiis waana la hayaa hadda picturekiisi waa la hayaa picturekiisi waa in tusaynaa
There's a lot of dog poop and stuff on the 4th floor, and they have a lot of human feces, and they would like to share that.
dadna ay ku xaareen jaranjarada miyaa jaranada may ku xaareen waa la hayaa 2 feet wax kasta waxaan ka haynaa video wax kasta oo meesha ka dhaca hadday nadaafad darro tahay hadday ammaan darro tahay waxaan ka haynaa video waan ka haynaa we have proof all wali hadalkay waa ii socdaa halkaas laba wiiloo farfadhida koofi soortaan geeskiisa laba wiiloo farfadhida nin xaafadda degan baa xabad ula soo baxay laba wiiloo yar ah oo xaafaddan degan xabad baa loola soo baxay xabad baa la saaray naagta waxay noo ii sheegtay xalay gabadha hooyadiisa inay gabadha xafiiska joogto u tagtay inay tiri wiilashaydo yararkaa meesha ku ciyaaraya xabad baa lagu qabtaa ninka ku qabtay xaafaddu degan yahay yes haye
She said one of her fellow residents has 2 small children, and somebody that lives in this compound held a gun on the children.
naagti waxay ugu tiri hadda gabadha shaqay ku maqantay waxay tiri markaa u tagay waan u jeeday laakiin waxaan ka qaban kara ma jirto booskaygaan u sheegayaa
She went to the site team, and she said she did see that, and she's going to relay that message to her higher ups.
su'aal baan su'aalayahay meesha saasa baarkinka waxaan bixinaa halkii baarkin $85 aan bixinaa
We pay $85. I have a question.
baabuurka haddii la jabsado oo la dhaho kaameradana tusa waxay dhahaan ma idin tusayno haddaysan inana tusayn waayahay idinku baara oo soo saara waxa baabuurtan jajabinaya no answer
She's saying since we pay money for the parking, one of her biggest frustrations is they pay money, there's a lot of break-ins, they come to the site team, they say show us the surveillance cameras. The site team says they cannot show that due to AON's policies. So what are they supposed to do if they don't feel that there's safety in here? So they want to understand why they can't be seen.
maya idinka waxaan ku nidhi idinka fiiriyo oo dadka jajabanaya soo saara
Thank you. I want to talk about something that I clarified with Lieutenant Mark. When there is a crime and there's an incident report, when there's a crime and an incident report, and you guys provide us that incident report, you will be able to follow up on that number, video footage directly to the police so they can do the investigation.
noo dhegaysa adiga noo sheeg
That
warkiis
has not been set up in place, but we're working with the right contact person to know that process so that there can be a faster and better response. So going forward, if there is a crime happening on the property, the first step is to make a police report, get the incident number, and if we do have video footage, we will review that and upload to the police portal as part of their investigation.
Okay. So wuxuu dhahay systemkii hore way bedelayaan system cusub ay booliiska la soo baxeen ay ka hadlayeen maalintii hore miirinkii hore inaad joogteen in kale ma ogi bay samayn doonaan hadda kadib dhinacooda bay ka samaynayaan reportka wuxuu dhahay habaryar iyo dadka dhanba waxay isku dayeen timeka garaashka marka la soo galayo timeka way yareeyeen markuu hal qof saas u baxo qofka ka dambeeya dhaqso uma soo
taasna anaa kaaga jawaabaya annaka waxaan aaminsanahay waxaa lagu marmarsado homelesskan asagoon soo degin 3 years baa baabuurtanada la jebinaya ma fahamtay maba ay soo degin muhammad hadda ay soo degeen kaas ma belief garisnin horta kow baabuurka albaabkaas inuu isaga aan dhamaystay iridaas baabuur ka soo galay qof ka soo galay inuu baabuurtanada jebinayn ma belief garisnin annaka waxaan belief garaysanahay in dad guriga laga kireeyay aan wanaagsanayn waxaan aaminsanahay dad aan wanaagsanayn inay guriga degan yihiin ama ayaku ay baabuurtanada jabiyaan ama dadka ka fura tuugad ay ka furaan oo jabiyaan taasaan aaminsanahay anaka
She believes that. I told her about this.
ma aamus balay ku aragtay suga gabadha hata jumata
outsiders in. She also believes that the camp is not an issue itself because these problems were having prior to the camps.
We understand. I understand.
okay waxaan marka idin su'aalayaa waxay baabuurtii waa la jabiyey aniga guriga waxaan dhiibaa $2,095 aan dhiibaa bishii
Tell everybody.
yaa guriga aniga my renti $2,095 garaashkana waxaan dhiibaa $85 meesha waxaa la iigu qoray baabuurkii la jabiyo mas-uul kama nihin yaa mas-uulka oo aan weydiiyo aan u tagaa
Because she pays parking fees, she's wondering who will take care of her parking if her vehicle, if anything happens to
No,
it.
they posted a sign that says we're not responsible for her mistake. She's saying that she pays $2,090 just for her house.
You live in a 4-bedroom?
And she rents
3 bathrooms
3 bedrooms?
Yeah.
I believe inaan believe garay waxaan believe garay guriga ajaarkiisa waaba dhiibay aniga already lacagtiisa waaba dhiibayba waayo 21 years aan deganahay waxaan aaminsanahay inaan lacagtiisiiba dhiibayba oo aan hadda aniga iska leeyahay
Since she's been paying so much for her rent, she feels as though she has already paid off the unit. The unit is already taken care of.
So all I can say is what we can do. And here's what I will do with all the concerns. We will take the information from each of you who have concerns. We will do that tonight. Just give us your unit number. I will personally go through every one of your units along with our staff. We will tell you exactly what we can do and what we can't do. And we will give you the exact timeline for that. Yeah, please.
If I just can add to that, we have not been able to do an inside unit inspection in part because of COVID-19. Now we understand we have to go into every unit and do a good walk-up inspection of all those items so we can then come back and prioritize and get those done. So we will be scheduling that very soon. So
By when?
We will give you a schedule as to when we'll come in and notice. No later than the end of the week, we will notify you when we will come into your apartment. We're going to take it per sections. So we send out the letter by Friday of next week. Oh no, by Friday of this week, when your building is going to be scheduled for a full unit inspection.
So it's not going to be random selection?
No, it's going to be every unit.
I was over there talking to my friend. One guy just trusted me.
What happened?
I was over there talking to 2 of my friends, right?
Yeah.
And some guy randomly just came up to us. That's it.
Said that a person approached him with a gun out on the street.
Yeah. Approached me right there. I was just talking to 2 of my friends. He just approached me.
When did this happen?
Like 3 weeks ago, 3-4 weeks ago.
And what did he?
The office, like they already seen the footage and everything. So.
Do you have a phone?
No, I don't have a phone.
So that would be a 911 call right away.
Oh, okay.
Just skip their office.
Yeah. But like the office already emailed them and I think they already got it situated. I don't know. Like they sent.
What did they want from you?
Nothing. It was just randomly. I think because we were loud. We were talking loud, and he just came. He was like, "Why you guys talking loud?" He lives somewhere around.
He lives here?
Yeah, he lives like somewhere here.
Yeah, he lives here.
He lives here. Yeah, he lives here. It's one of those buildings. I don't know where, but it's in this building for sure.
I'm really glad that you told us about that situation, and we do have very good video footage of it, and I want you to know that we're treating it very seriously.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can I say something? Hello everyone, my name is Jamal Usman. I'm the council member here. I want to thank you for having the courage to speak out today. Thank you for DOSA for really speaking out from your heart. You deserve better. You deserve respect. You deserve decency to live here. Yes, we do have a security issue, but the complaint that we've been hearing was about the property. And Alan, thank you for 40 years of commitment to affordable housing. I know you're a great leader, and I trust your team, and I know you can do better. Listening to the residents, yes, we went through a tough time, COVID, the office being closed, but when I hear your voice, when I hear your complaint, the first time I heard was about November. I think it was November, around November. The heat was cut off, 15 days, That's not acceptable. We took the steps we're supposed to take, which is connect to the city to make sure that regulatory services are involved, that you have rights. You deserve respect. You deserve to live a decent place. Yes, you do pay rent. This is your home. You should be treated the right way. I might be a council member, but I'm your advocate. My advocate, I worked affordable housing for 7 years, and I want to make sure that we're taking actual steps to make sure we are better in the resident services, and residents deserve respect. And I trust Aon team. They have plenty of properties here, but this property have all kind of issues, mainly also the security. In the city level, we have been dealing with the encampment. There are bad actors here that come around, break your cars. I did get your messages, I did get your videos that you always send it to me that 6 cars were broken. The following day, another cars were broken. That is expensive in your pocket that you can't afford. You're already trying to make it through that day. It's not an easy time. But in my level, as a city council, I have been committed, and Sean, my colleague, has been working on to make sure we are pressuring the city to take care of this homelessness. Homelessness is an issue in the city. But right here, we can't have it right here where we have children, where we have families that are trying to make it throughout the day. It requires a lot of effort, a lot of departments coming together. It's not just a council member order of dismantling this encampment. It's not. It will take a lot of departments coming together. The good thing is we put out a sign, eviction sign, that this individual will move soon. I can't share the date with you because there are activists out there that will protect this youth, this homelessness here. But I promise you, this will be dismantled very soon. I made that very clear to the police officers that we have, the health department, the firefighter department, and also the mayor. I called personally the mayor, told him that we cannot have the encampment here. Homelessness is a bigger issue than us here in the ward. It's a state issue, it's a federal issue. We need to help those individuals that are over there. We have to keep the residents we have. We have to protect the residents that are not homeless. We have to do that. So I'm here to listen to you, and I'm glad today you speak up. And I expect actions to be taken very soon. Thank you. marka hore aad baa u mahadsan tihiin maanta caddayntaa soo caddayseen dadkan runta inaa u sheegtiin xaq baa u leedihiin inaa maanta firdowsa hadasho oo wadnaheeda ka hadasho oo qalbigeeda ka hadasho inaa soo baxdiin dadkaa u sheegtiin barbalemka sukuurad bas ma aha haddaan ummadda soomaalida nahay guryahan oo kale waa ka soo shaqeeya 7 sana ka shaqeynay dadka si xushmo lama dhaqmaan si wanaagsan lama dhaqmaan marka saad u dhaqantay iyo saa u hadasheen maanta tilaabadan waxna keenay dadaalkiina waay cid kale oo kirid ka qaadanaysa ma maanta dadkii aalan oo jooga dadkii managementigo jooga inay maanta isku yimaadaan inay dhageystaan oo annaguna aan ku xukunno idinkuna aan ku xukuntiin tilaabo inay qaadaan waa xaq kowde arrintan waxaan ku soo gabagabeynayaa tilaabada qaadeen waa tilaabo muhiim ah dadkaana pressure baa saarteen sukuuradkan ay ku dallaataan ma sukuuradka dhibaato way ka jirtaa meeshan toondooyin baa soo degay ilaa January ilaa markii ilaa haddeertaan waxaan ku jirnay inaan kala cayrino meeshan oo teendooyinkan waxayno laakiin aniga amar aan suubiye bas lagu ma cayri karo waa inaan departmentyaal badan isku keenaa waa kuwa caafimaadka kuwa qashinka aruuriya kuwa maxaa la dhahaa dabdamiska ah kuwaas dhan isku keenaa waa marka booliiskana isku keenaa waa kulligood marka isku keenaa isku yimaadaan in la raro waa waxaan rabnaa inaan qaadno intuusa trial ku dhicin George Floyd gadaal bay u dhacday because booliiska waxay dhaheen anagu dad ma hayno aan meesha u soo dirno hadda inii sheegaya hadda saaka waxa lagu dhajiyay Simon eviction ah oo la yiri ka baxa meeshan waa la xaqaya hadda maalinta man raba inaan la sheer gareysto maalin dhow cagacagafiya galaya waan la xaqaya meeshan idinkuna waxaana kula talinayaa mar walbeeto anigu marka hore shaqaalaynaya aniga qof inii shaqayana waa inii furan yahay message-ka telefoonkayga meeshaan kugu soo diray mar walba diyaar baan yahay dadkaana dacwadiina waan dhageystay dacwo dheer baa soo qorteen dacwadiina waa dhageystay waxaan u gudbiyay departmentiga lagu talagalay oo arinta baariska bilowda dadkan xoog inaa saartiin xaq baa u leedihiin annaguna maanta waxay noogu yimaadeen idinka oo soo barashar gareeyay ya xafiiskayga gabadha cad oo meesha taagan markaan la hadlay aniga wallahi ninkaas ay dajiyay waxaan u la hadlay si waaridkay iyo dadkaygii loola dhaqmay inaysan xaq ahayn inay maanta kursiga gadaashiisa fadhiistaan ay mataqa xafiiskeena ma joogna ay dhahaan wax macquula maaha laakiin I trust him and I want to make sure that the steps that he told us today it's taken so marka aad baan u mahadsantihiin thank you so much
Right now, there are violent crimes that we're working on with the personnel that we have. And from my experience and watching your neighborhood from the crime statistics, and that's dependent upon you guys reporting crime. So this might be wrong because some crimes aren't reported. So I think it's important for you to know that when we look at crime in an area, folks like me are sitting over looking at where we deploy and our strategies and our personnel. It's based off of the crime that's been reported to us. So we really want you to call and document the crimes, even if you know that we can't get your stuff back. We know, even if you know we can't fix your windows, we can't find the person who broke your windows, stole your laptops, all that stuff. We still want to know about that. That's the big point I'd like to make. And then the second point I'd like to say is that violence. This area it doesn't have a lot of violence. I want to offer some comfort there because we do have areas of the city that are really struggling with violence, and we're not seeing criminals in this area that are using violence as a means to victimize others. We are seeing stolen property and broken property.